What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. They only told you half the story. So I looked up and saw this video of A-Verb, and this young man was going in at A-Verb about saying something foul to his mom, like on Instagram, and it's on YouTube. And he had to explain to the young bull that your mom was out of pocket. She said this, and this. So he had to give him the 411, the info about what happened or whatever. And his mom jumped in and she concurred, like, yeah, what he's saying is true. And the kid realized he's jumping off the porch at a guy about something that he don't know the full story to. Now, of course, he got to defend his mother because that's his mom. I get it. He get it. Verb get it. Everybody got it. But it leads me to the bigger topic, which is, they only told you half the story. See, sometimes you gotta realize who you're talking to and dealing with, because some people are only gonna tell you the part that's gonna get you angry. They're only gonna tell you the part that's gonna get you upset. They're only gonna tell you the part that's got you ready to, take somebody's head or get vengeful, or like, oh, it's not going down like that. You gonna see somebody, but they didn't tell you the whole story. They didn't tell you who started it. They just told you what happened. You get what I'm saying? So you got to be careful of people who just tell you half the story. Because a person who tells you half the story don't care about you. They care about using you. Because here's the thing. If somebody tells you half of a story, you're going to come to, when you find out the other half, you're going to come to find out they didn't have the heart to tell you the truth. But also, they didn't have the heart to actually handle the situation. That's why they told you half of the story, so you can handle the situation for them. And once you handle the situation for them, you basically incur all of the consequences. So now, something that's their fault becomes, your punishment. And you got to be careful about that. And for you kids or adults who got half the story from one parent, and you found out the other half later, wasn't a good feeling, was it? For all you people who were, you had a sibling who you had to get their back in a situation, and you find out the other half of the story later. Same thing with family members. Same thing, in a relationship. When you find out the other half of the story, it doesn't sit well with you, because even though you got to ride with your team, you would have approached it differently if you knew the other half of the story. And, people have got themselves locked up, killed, their lives ruined, lost careers, off of defending somebody who told them only half of the story. So before some people think that somebody's a sucker, or is soft, or somebody's weak, or this person is not really about it like that, take into consideration that person might have come across this type of thing before, and they're trying to figure out, is this the whole story or half of the story? Because I'm not about to jump off the porch for half of a story, and when I find out the other half, that person did what they were supposed to do. And you see this time and time again. So if they only tell you half of the story, don't even bother getting their back until they tell you the rest. So like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace.